Shoot my shot, I never miss like Reggie Miller. I shoot my shot, I never miss like Reggie Miller. Yo, Live Life fam, it's your boy Live Life 815 coming at y'all with another video. We had a wild weekend in the world of the NBA.
Yes, sir.
Yo, we about to get into it. I've been waiting all weekend to talk about these games we had, but we're going to talk about the two in particular that we had yesterday, that being the Miami Heat versus the New York Knicks. Game one in that crazy, chaotic performance from Chef Curry cooking that up in the kitchen with a 53-piece in game 7. The boy is insane, y'all. But I'm your boy Live Life 815. That right there is your boy Rome. We about to get into this. Rome, starting off with the Miami Heat and the New York Knicks. Miami, they edged New York out 108-101. And hard-fought victory for the Miami Heat.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler ended up with 25 points. RJ Barrett had 26 points. But the story coming out of game one is Jimmy Butler's ankle, man. What did you think about the game overall? And let me know what you think about Jimmy Bucket's ankle. Is that gonna come into play?
Yeah, that's
for the rest of this series?
That's the one thing I think that might be scary for them, because they just a really good team with Jimmy out there, man. They really looking like championship level team right now. The way that they, just running through games, their experience is showing a lot, especially I think it's gonna show a lot when it comes to New York. You know what I'm saying? Because New York was in the playoffs last year, but they didn't make it that far. But I think that the Miami Heat definitely are playing with like championship level experience right now. They're looking really good out there. Kyle Lowry he had a really good game yesterday. And the shooters are shooting, man. They really looking nice, man. I think that ankle injury is the one thing that's scary for them, like I said, because they a real good team with Jimmy out there. So
I feel like that could be the deciding factor in this whole series.
Yeah.
Because other than that, to be honest with you, they're in the same situation that the series kind of mirrors the Golden State and Sacramento series, where they're evenly matched, right?
Right.
They're evenly matched, and whoever can manage to get the edge on the other is going to take the series.
Right.
I really do think so. Like, we talked about Golden State and Sacramento being like one of the best opening rounds that we've had in a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And this round 2 series is going to be the round 2s that we have coming up is going to be insane, man.
Yeah.
New York, I feel like if Jimmy doesn't play game 2, New York's taking game 2. So, I mean, it's just, we're in this situation where if Jimmy is not 100%, who do you really have? They're missing Tyler Hero. I mean, yeah, they got Kyle Lowry, but he's still dealing with knee issues. I don't think Kyle Lowry is 100%. He's still balling. Like, don't get me wrong, Rome. The boy is still balling.
Yeah.
Kevin Love still balling.
That's what I said.
But
man. Shooters are shooting.
Let's be real with it. Let's be real with each other, though. You take Jimmy Butler off that team, and even if it's just for a couple games, you can't give New York that league. I don't feel like you can
especially seeing the last series from New York, man. They gonna come out and hoop. It's their first game back. I know it's they've been sitting for a little bit, so they probably need to get their steps together and get back to it. But they definitely don't want to sleep on New York, I'll tell you that. And I think that that's going to be very important for Miami to try and figure out what's going on with Jimmy to keep him in that series, because you miss a game or two that could be very vital to this whole series in the way that it's projected to go right now. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, you look at Cleveland, right?
Yeah.
Everybody when New York got that lead on Cleveland, Rome, and everybody was like, well, they got Spider Mitchell. Still, it's still a series. What were we saying, man? I'm like, look, this New York team is different.
Right, exactly.
Like, Jalen Brunson is cold, my guy.
Yeah.
Like, he's not doing. If there was any player that made a team look foolish, and it's the Mavericks. Because why wouldn't you re-sign Jalen Brunson? Look at what this man is doing, man.
Yeah.
Like, look at what this man is a star.
Yeah.
And he has New York trucking along. And let's not look over this. Let's be clear. New York didn't have Julius Randle.
They didn't.
So I mean, they lost by 7 points, and they didn't have Julius Randle, a big part of their offense and defense.
Yeah.
So coupled with the fact that, yeah, Jimmy Butler was balling, but let's be real, it sounded kind of messed up to be like it was a subpar game for him because the boy still had 25 points. But when you come off from dropping 56 and then 40 something in the next game, like it was a kind of toned down game for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah. And they were go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, like, you know, all the other pieces around were kind of hooping, and I kind of think that gave Jimmy Butler a little bit more, like, leeway to rest and you know what I'm saying, just be able to, you know what I'm saying, be ready for help when needed. You know what I'm saying? So I think that they just really did a good job overall as a team. They really looked like they was ready for, you know what I'm saying, like, They were really displaying that experience.
Ready for that action.
Exactly. You know.
Yeah, that was ready for that action. But with that couple, with them not having Julius Randle, and then coupled with Jimmy Butler's ankle injury, Julius Randle is most likely going to play next game.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler, I'm not gonna count him out because the boy still played the rest of the game.
Yeah, he did.
His ankle turned.
Yeah.
Like his ankle turned. Could have been adrenaline, but I'm never gonna rule out Jimmy Buckets, man. We know he is tough as they come, so he could very well play game 2.
He could,
but he's not gonna be 100%.
Yeah, they're
not gonna be 100%. And I think if Miami is smart, they don't rush him. Like you see what Miami can do in game 2 without Jimmy Butler. Hey, maybe y'all can take that dub and go up 2-0. But if not, then you've given him the adequate rest that was needed. You know what I'm saying? In order for him to come back and be effective. Yeah,
because what I think is, you know, like, I hear you, Jimmy, you want to play, but we need you for 7 games. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
You know, Julius Randle sitting out after because he popped his ankle too, right? When he came down on that foot. He sat out the rest of the game, and I think that's more smart, you know, especially when these are your go-to players. So, I think that sitting Jimmy out game 2 is going to be beneficial to them. They might end up losing that second game for sure because, like I said, Jimmy is a part of, like, big success with that team, especially, like, well, I mean, I don't want to say especially with them not having Tyler Hero, but, you know, like, y'all just might take that out. Yeah. Y'all might just take that out.
I'm gonna be real with you. You know how we do. We still ain't got no show name for this yet, man.
Yeah.
But you know how we do here at this show, right? So I'm gonna ask you, who you got? It's only after game 1. We gotta call it, right? We gotta call it because it's a new series. Who you got, man? We got the Knicks.
I really am gonna wait. No, I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna wait.
No.
I wanted to wait for game 2, but I ain't gonna wait.
You sneaky. Boy, I tell you what, boy. You be trying to. What you gonna wait till game 2? So then if Miami go 2-0, you gonna be like, oh yeah, the Heat taking it.
No, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Well, obviously, if they win game 2, you was gonna say the Heat taking it.
Right?
No, we gotta pick now. Who you got?
If they win a game 2 without Jimmy, then yes, I'm gonna say they're gonna take it. But if they,
all right, look.
But listen,
look. Let me help you out, bro. let me help you out.
Listen,
and for everybody that's watching this, ain't no ifs, ain't no buts. Who do you have, regardless of any circumstance that happens in this series? Who do you have taking this?
I really want to say that the Knicks might take this series, bro. I want to be surprised, bro. I want to be surprised.
Okay.
Like,
that's what I was trying to get out of you, because I felt like that's who you wanted to choose, right?
Yeah.
But your heart was going to the Knicks, but your mind was like, man, Jimmy Buckets. And I'm gonna go with my mind on this one. You went with your heart. I'm gonna go with my mind on this one. You know, you gave a real heartfelt. You said I really want to have that feel good moment. I want the Knicks to take it, but I'm gonna go with my mind and my eye test.
Okay.
And don't get me wrong, my eye test tell me that Jalen, that Brunson and them boys over there, they crazy. They crazy. But just the way that my boy Jimmy Buckets is hooping. This man just took down dang near single-handedly the number 1 seed in the East. I can't move past that and be like, oh yeah, New York gonna take it. I just can't do it. Because New York would have got handled if they would have went against the Milwaukee Bucks.
You think so?
Yeah, you know, I believe so. And yeah, it's matchups, but I just think that Miami is clicking on all cylinders right now. And yeah, we could say if Jimmy but don't play, if he do play. But regardless, I'm going to go with my eye test and, you know, when my mind is telling me, and my mind telling me that Jimmy, even my eye test from yesterday is telling me Jimmy's not going to sit out too long.
I mean, I don't think he's going to sit out too long.
You're not going to sit out too long.
And I also know that the experience level from the Heat is a lot more better than what the Knicks have. I just feel like it's an upset year for a lot of people, man. And I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I feel like, Jimmy, y'all took that first win. We're going to see how this rolls. I'm going to just take the Knicks because you're going with your mind and you're going to say, Jimmy Butler and them going to win. You're going to save yourself. I feel it. I know you're trying to take the easy route, man. You don't want to be optimistic.
What?
You don't want to be optimistic, bro. I'm going to say...
My man said easy route. Oh, it might be for Jimmy Buckets, man, if he healthy.
Nah, yeah. I could definitely see him doing his thing, coming back and just being like, all right, that ankle wasn't nothing. I'm finna just ball out.
Let's get him out here, man. Take this up. Let me get a shot before each game. We'll be all right.
Right.
How many games you got the Knicks in? Then we gonna move on to this game I'm dying to talk about. How many games
7.
you got the Knicks in? You got them in 7?
Yeah.
Me, personally, myself, I have the Heat in 6.
The Heat in
That's
6?
what I'm going with.
Okay.
The Heat in 6.
Heat in
I'm
6.
going with the Heat in 6. You going with the Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7.
I'm seeing what I'm getting here is I'm getting a rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals a couple years ago. I'm getting Miami versus Boston.
Okay.
That's what I'm seeing in the Eastern Conference Finals, man. I know we get a little bit too far ahead of each other, so I'm a Heat in 6. You got Knicks in 7, man. We gonna move on. So yeah, man, getting into the game that I'm sure everybody is dying to talk about, comment on. Chef Curry, man. I have to start it with that before I say anything else. Now, when I say that, what you think happened? Chef Curry, man.
Yeah,
the chef.
Man.
Was cooking.
Light the beam.
Every time you about to say something. Light the beam.
Bro.
Hey, my man's turned to the camera and said, they can't finish. That's what my man said. He said they can't finish. They've been here before, man. Golden State. It looked like it was a blowout by the end of the game. But when I tell you, for 3 quarters, this game was a nail biter. And like, it had my anxiety up. I couldn't even low-key watch some of De'Aaron Fox's shots go up. When I seen him shooting, Rome, I was like, ooh. Now look like, Kevin Hart say his grandma passed out. Look. And she like, oh God, oh. That's how I was every shot, because it had me nervous. But the boy Chef Curry came through with, I said 53 earlier in the show. My boy had a 50-piece. A 50-piece in Game 7. The first player in NBA history to ever do that, Rome. What you think about the Warriors getting by the Kings with this 120-100 victory to move on to face the Los Angeles Lakers?
I'm gonna start by saying this, bro. Stephen Curry just really just solidified his superstardom in this league, bro. And he showed
he's great.
Why he's probably top 3 player in the league. Top 2, top 3. But this display right here was showing that he's going down in history as one of the greatest to ever do it, bro. Like,
it's like a once in a lifetime display.
Like,
you may not ever see something like that.
Probably am not gonna see nothing like this again for a while. And like, he knew what needed to be done. He saw that his teammates wasn't giving him what he needed, and he said, you know what, I will put y'all on my back and go out here and do my thing. And now he topped KD's 48 points in a playoff game with 50 points.
Bro,
this was GOAT level, bro.
They said before the game, they had a team meeting. And they said Steph don't even really talk during meetings. But they said during this meeting, Steph said, look, it's time to cut the crying. It's time to put egos to the side. And we need to go get this W. And I'm telling you what he allegedly said. The boy allegedly said, if y'all already thinking about y'all vacation, if y'all gonna have attitudes about playing time, about things not going your way, y'all stay here. But if y'all get on this bus, then y'all coming to ride or die, pretty much. And you could see it from that man's look on his face from the time the game started to the time the game was over. He was gonna cook that night. It was nothing. And on top of that, Rome, if you listen to him, he's sick. He just ain't sick. The man's sick. He dealing with the same thing you dealing with. And going out there dropping 50.
The man is a legend, bro. Like, if this was just a true performance of leadership, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen they had a video up of him talking to Jordan Poole because of some differences between him and Draymond Green, which I get, and it's just like, hey, like, you know, and this wasn't that game, I don't think, but the fact of it is, you know, just going out there showing that leadership, bro. Just going out there showing what needs to be done, or what it takes to get to that next level, bro. Like, this was one of the most, like, this is one of the best great, like, opening games in NBA history, man. And it was scary for them, but bro, he came through and did his thing. He came through and did what he was supposed to do, and this was GOAT level right here.
When it came down to it, experience showed. It really showed that Sac ain't been there. Mm-hmm. Like they have not been there, and it showed that the Warriors are used to this. Pressure either does two things, Rome. What it do?
Create. What is it?
What it do?
What is it?
It either make cold or create a diamond.
Create diamonds. That's what it is. Yeah. And you've seen what that created.
Pressure bust a pipe.
You know what I'm saying?
And Sacramento's pipe busted, man. They water got cut off in the fourth quarter. Off.
Then
they look like deers in headlights that didn't know what to do. And after the game, Mitchell just said, man, hey, because at that point, what can you do, Ron? What can you do? They dang near double teaming this man. And think about this. I don't even think people realize, and this is no knock to Clay. Clay had a horrible game yesterday. If they would have lost, that's all people would have been talking about.
Yeah, that's true.
Where was Klay Thompson? Clay could not find the basket yesterday. If he had a GPS that was leading him to it, he couldn't find it.
Couldn't. I was feeling bad for my boy for a little bit, man, because I'm like, bro,
man, I was too.
If Curry wasn't having the game he was having, I was going to be upset as well. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Steph Curry knew what needed to be done. He put them boys on his back, and he did, and he took care of business.
Look, man, Steph said, it's time to put some respect on his name, bro.
You got to at this point.
It's time to start taking the stigma of he's one of the greatest shooters of all. No. This man is one of the greatest players.
Exactly.
Players. This man can shoot, obviously.
Exactly.
This man has a handle on the ball.
Exactly.
Not many shooters can handle the ball. Not many ball handlers can shoot like that. Not only can he do all of that, my man can get in his bag, catch and shoot off the dribble, shoot a floater, shoot underhanded layups. My man is a video game, bro. Bro, how do you guard it?
97 plus overall.
Overall, like this man got all his badges on Hall of Fame. Like everything.
Straight green beans coming off his
man. Straight green
beans, bro. I'm just like, bro, it don't matter. They got his hand. They got hands in his face, hands covering his eyes, bro. This man,
he getting fouled, no call, still hitting him. I'm like, look, man. Steph came into that Golden One arena and said, "I'm the captain now. Y'all thought this was y'all? This is mine. We still in California. This is mine.
You know what I'm saying?
Shoot, we right down the road. This is mine." Like, man, I'm telling you, bro.
So,
like when
okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, because I want you to finish what you're saying, because this was going on to the next thing.
Man, I was just gonna say, for the first 3 quarters, your boy was on edge. Steph Curry. It's really, I don't want to do a disservice because we've been talking about Steph and Steph only. Before we move on to who we think gonna take the next series, because I know what you was getting. I think I got an idea what you was getting to. Kevon Looney.
You know what? And I'm sorry we didn't mention you. But
man, what I tell you, how many boards my man had? He had 21 rebounds, and they was dang near all on Sabonis.
Bro,
21 rebounds. Do you know how many? Look, let me look this. How many offensive boards did this man? My man had 10 offensive rebounds. That has the chance to transpire into 30 points. Think about that. That's crazy. Kevon Looney, without you and without Steph, the Warriors will be on vacation right now.
That's a fact.
Because I'm letting you know, y'all the only things that stopped Sacramento from moving on. Because them boys was hungry, they was some pit bulls, and they was some dogs, and they was coming to take that W. But I'm gonna let you go ahead, Rom. I just had to get.
Well, no, I mean that's definitely true, man. We gotta definitely bring Kevon Looney into the conversation because he definitely held it down in the paint last night with the rebounding. Like it was just a beauty to see them get that win. I know they needed that. Hopefully that's gonna take them to, you know, where they need to go. But they running into my boys now, and my boys now.
I knew that's what you was gonna get on.
And,
you see, I was already over here rubbing my hands like Birdman.
You know, I just can't go against the Lakers, bro. So you know, I'm gonna say Lakers in 7 in this game right here.
See,
I'm getting right to it. Lakers in 7 for sure, right here.
Okay, all right. And so you got Lakers taking game 1.
They got a little bit of rest. They got a little bit of rest, bro.
So yeah, they gonna.
I think they're gonna get game 1.
I'm gonna go complete opposite. You know, I'm not chef cooking, man. Chef cooking, and we doing all this without Klay Thompson cooking as well. We doing all this without Jordan Poole clicking as well. We got these pieces in play that eventually, the longer we in these playoffs, these pieces gonna start clicking.
Hey, they gonna,
these pieces gonna start.
They gonna have to click.
Look, Golden State in 6.
They gonna have to click.
Golden State in 6. Golden State in 6.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we gonna be up 3. We gonna be up 3-2. We gonna be up 3-2, going into your house. But you know what's gonna happen, right?
We're gonna get the W. And then we're gonna be back at y'all's spot.
No. You know what? You know what? Game 6 is gonna be in our spot.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, because y'all got home court. And guess what's gonna happen? Guess what's gonna happen? I cut that out. And guess what's gonna happen? Same thing that should have happened in Game 6 in Sacramento. Game 6 Clay is gonna show up, bro. I'm holding out. My mans ain't showed up all playoffs, really. All playoffs. When they start clicking, LeBron and AD ain't gonna know what to do with that, man. They just not gonna be. They're not gonna be able to stop it. They're not gonna be able to stop it. They can't shoot with Golden State. We know that. They can't shoot with Golden State.
We do have some shooters, but I don't want to say we got like real shooters.
Come on, man. Come on. Only way they gonna compete with Golden State is on the inside and LeBron.
That's what I'm banking on for this series, bro. That's literally what I'm banking on, man. I think that Vanderbilt is going to be nice with the defense because these guys are a little bit more smaller. He
banking on street clothes Davis.
He pressured him, and then Anthony. I mean, bro, when he's playing and he's good, who's guarding him, bro?
Win. That's the key word.
Well, I mean, for this series, he's been available, so he been low key hooping.
But it's not only when he's available, Rome. It's when he's playing. You know what I mean? Like, it's a difference from being available. Sometimes Anthony Court be on the court, and man, think about this: 7 foot some dude, you don't even notice he out there.
Nah, man.
You don't even notice he out there sometimes. You look up at the end of the game, he'll hit you with a 12-pointer. 12 points and 3 rebounds. That's who you hinge in this series on. Cause LeBron ain't gonna do it by himself. So that's basically who you hinge in your Lakers series on. And I'm here to let you know that I'm hinging this series on the chef. The one that cooks with a passion.
Reeves gonna be just like how Herter was, bro. He gonna get in there and be cooking stuff, and whoever guarded him.
Reeves,
bro. That's the factor right there. He gonna be a factor in the series, bro.
You went from Anthony Davis.
I'm talking about everybody as a whole. I'm just giving you names. I even said something about Vanderbilt. You know, as far as our defense goes.
Who? I'm just playing, man.
I know this was gonna be real. This is gonna be a real spicy series we're gonna talk about because this your team and it's my team, so we know how this gonna go.
The thing is, the Lakers is my team too.
I know.
You know me. You know my stance, so that man, I want to see the chef get another one, man.
Yeah, that's like I want to see LeBron get another one, but
I want to see. I'd rather see the chef get his 5th one on the same team. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I think LeBron hungry.
No throwing shots. But that kind of mean a lot to me, you know. Mom get 5 on the same team and then stuck it out. I'm just saying, you know. But I'm just throwing that out there. But you know, I got one.
You the greatest player in the league and you ain't got no championships. Nah, bro. You got to get some championships, bro. You don't have to go to other teams.
But you gotta form the Justice League and the Avengers to do it.
I mean, when you get just a good, when you get a good front office who putting your team together well, like aligning fucking Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, and Stephen Curry on the same team.
Hey. Don't knock the front office. They doing their job.
I know. That's what I said. When you got a front office like that, it's easy. LeBron didn't have no front office like that. See,
people say that. But Rome, LeBron is the front office.
He is the front office. I don't know what he be thinking sometimes.
Exactly. This man single-handedly brung Russ to LA when everybody was saying, like, bro, that's not going to be a good fit. He single-handedly won it, and then what happened? Russ got all the blame.
Yeah.
That's a discussion for we gonna do another video on this, man. We gonna get off topic, but man, I got Golden State in 6, man. You got Lakers.
I'm going Lakers in 7.
I got Golden State winning game 1. just simply because the Lakers, how Dylan Brooks say, they old. You know what I'm saying? And at least Golden State, fresh off playing, shoot, they gonna have the fresher. Now I'm not gonna say the fresher legs, but they gonna be.
They still gonna have kind of
like
that play in them.
Yeah, like when you old, when you get older and you sit down after playing a couple games, how you try to get back up, you be like, damn, my knees, man. I gotta catch a sweat again, man. I don't know, I gotta catch a sweat.
We're gonna see.
The Warriors still got their sweat, man. I think they still gonna take game 1.
I think that the Lakers are gonna come and get game 1, man. They're gonna be ready to go.
Okay.
They locked in. They ready for the chip this year, man.
All right, y'all. So that was a rundown on the games that we had in the association yesterday. That being the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat game 1, with Miami Heat taking that W to take a 1-0 series lead, and with Golden State coming away with that crucial Game 7 victory versus the Sacramento Kings. Comment below, let me know who y'all think gonna take game 1. Who y'all think gonna take the series in that Golden State versus the Lakers series, man. You already know who we going with. We done talked enough. I'm your boy Live Life 815. That's your boy Rome right there. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button. We still need a name for this show.
I know, we
so
got
help your boys out, man. Like, come on, man. Like, help us out. I'm gonna put it in a playlist so all the episodes come up. Just help us out. Am I right, Rome?
Man, look, we need it. We need the help.
We need it. But man, thank you for rocking with us. We gonna hit y'all with another video soon. Stay tuned. We out.